Good evening from Europe, good morning, good afternoon, guys, wherever you are. Gbpusd Slide Forex Global YouTube channel. 23rd of February 2021, second part of the US trading session, New York trading session. Well, the US yields are around the weekly open. The stocks, especially the Nasdaq, we are trying to recover, but we are going to focus today on the metals. We are going to focus on the gold. We are going to focus on the silver, palladium and platinum. Let's start with the gold. Well, that's the weekly chart, and the last week we've seen attempt to move lower through the latest swing low. It looks like, at least for now, that was the stop count. Well, the bears are not in a trouble yet as long as below 1815. But if we are going to get the close above that zone, right, that could immediately reopen 1900. So for now, I would say sellers are around the current level, right, and we should see eventually retest of mid of that zone to the left. We are talking about the levels close to 1725, 1700, right? That's the first psychological level. Well, let's switch lower. Let's switch to the daily chart. Let's have a look what we have here. And it's immediately visible that the current bounce, right, what we have here is related to very, very significant levels. So that is adding into the supply levels, into the supply zone we were discussing. So what I'm looking for is to fake any kind of the rally towards 1815, 1825 when it comes to the gold. All right, so let's switch to the silver. Now situation here is a little bit different. If you do remember, there was a Reddit rally action, all right, but it was a failure. It's big failure with the big upper shadow to the upside. So what is going on, in my opinion, with silver right here, right now? So let's place few lines, all right? The most important, in my opinion, is the line here around 2580. If you do remember, we are talking about this as a possible supply before this huge rally. Now, the huge rally, it was nothing else like 1, 2, 1. So I would be very, very careful. Of course, as long as above 2580, the bulls got their chance. But once we are going to get back below that level, right, immediately we are opening 2470 and then lower towards 2170. That's how I see the things related to the silver. So bulls are in control for now, but very close to change the situation. 2570 as a line in the sand when it comes to the silver. Next one, platinum. Okay, the bulls rally continue, and we are getting closer and closer to 1500, our target, based on this move to the downside, right, move to the upside. So what is going on here? No change in the view. 2 weeks ago we spiked higher, and that's how I see the things when it comes to the continuation. Now, the current pullback might be treated as a buying opportunity around 1100, 1050. Let's switch lower. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the daily chart. And as you can see, when it comes to the daily chart, exactly this kind of the consolidation here, right, compared to what we discussed on the weekly basis is very well visible. So I'm looking for a pullback as a buying opportunity with the target around 1450, 1500 when it comes to the platinum, and no change in view. I've been bullish and I'm still bullish as of now. Finally, Palladium. Well, that's completely different story, very similar to silver, where the wide consolidation is going on, right? So, well, we've seen attempt to stop hunt and move to the upside. We've seen the stop hunt attempt to the move to the downside. Well, we are in the middle of the range right here, right now, when it comes to the daily and weekly chart. We moved back below the weekly open, all right? So in that case, I would say that possible demand is around the current level of 2,300. The next level of the possible demand, 2,200. When it comes to the supply, we are talking about the 2,450 as well as 2,520. That's how I see the things related to the metals. Guys, with that being said, wish you great rest of the trading day. Don't be trapped. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye. See you around.